Welcome to part 3 of our reverse engineering arcade cabinet project. Today we're focusing on parameters. By the end of this video, you should be able to do two things. Create and modify a parameter table in Fusion, and number 2, use Insert Derive to apply those parameters to a new part. Before we jump into Fusion, let's talk about what parameters actually are and why they matter. In simple terms, a parameter is a named value that controls a dimension or feature in your model. This matters because designs change. In the real world, designs almost never stay the same. Something gets wider, taller, or needs to fit a different space. If your model is parameter driven, you change a value once and the entire design updates automatically. A good real-world example is this arcade cabinet. If we decide to make it wider for 2 players instead of 1, we shouldn't have to resketch every single panel. We should be able to change a few key parameters, width, depth, or height, and let the model do the work. In Fusion, we're going to handle this by creating a master parameter file. That file acts as the source of truth for all our dimensions. Then instead of rebuilding everything from scratch, we'll use Insert Derive to pull those parameters into new part files. The big idea here is that parameters allow us to design smarter, not harder. They make our models flexible, scalable, and much easier to update as requirements change. Now that you understand the why, let's jump into Fusion and explain this step by step. I'm going to move quickly here. The goal is to show the workflow, not memorize clicks. Step 1 is building the master parameter file. So since we're in a new file, the first thing we always do is save our file. I change the name. I create our new folder. And make sure it's the right place and hit save. Now to create parameters, we go to Modify, Change Parameters, and we press this plus button right here to add a new parameter. For this video, we're going to add one that's called board thickness. Our units of measurement are inches, and all of our boards in this arcade cabinet are made with 1/2 inch MDF, so the expression is 0.5. Now we've got our user parameter. We're going to hit this star to make it a favorite. That's what allows us to import it into another file. So we click OK, and then we save this file. Now that we know that Fusion is done saving, we're going to hit New Design, Part Design, and Create New. Now we're on to step 2. So step 2 is pulling in those parameters into this new part using Insert Derive. So we click on the word Insert here. We go down to Insert Derive. The pop-up tells us that Derive requires a save target, which just means our file needs to be saved. So we save and continue. And we're going to call this part RA. Hit save. Now it's telling us or asking us, where are we importing our parameters from? So we navigate to our master parameter file that we saved and hit select. We get a pop-up here that's asking us, what do we want to derive? Since I do this frequently, favorites is checked, but we'll make sure that it's checked and then click OK. Now that 2 files are linked, we need to make sure that we can use it in this file. So to do that, we go Modify and Change Parameters to get our pop-up again. And then we start hitting these left arrows to get to the parameters that we've linked. In this case, board thickness. So we hit the star to make it a favorite, so now it's usable. And we click OK. That's as easy as it is to insert and get that new parameter into our part. I'm going to do a quick sketch to show you how to use it, which is part 3. So create a sketch, click on the front plane. I'm just making a very quick rectangle because that's the shape of the part, not really worried about the overall size. And then finish sketch. Now we're going to extrude this part. And here in the pop-up, instead of typing in my distance, I'm just going to start by typing in the name of my parameter, board thickness. It found it. I'm going to click OK. And then to show you that it worked, I'm going to hit the house in the view cube to isometric spin it. And there we go. Now I'm going to go over to master parameters and show you how easy it is to change and update this file. So if I go over to master parameters, go back into change parameters, and say our 1/2 inch MDF is out of stock and instead we can only get 2.5 inch. I just simply type in the expression line 2.5, hit OK, and save my master parameter file. Now when I go into part RA, I got a new icon up here and I got a warning in the corner telling me that my reference is out of date. When I hit this button up here, the little link with the yellow icon, it's going to update that parameter and automatically change the shape of the file, or shape of the part. And that's it. That's how simple and easy it is to use parameters. So to wrap this up, you should now be able to create and modify a parameter table in Fusion, and then use Insert Derive to drive changes across all parts. In the next video, we're going to apply these parameters to additional cabinet components. And if this video helped, subscribe for the next part and drop a comment with what you'd improve on the cabinet. Next up, we'll cover advanced parameter usage, including formulas. So click on the video on the left to continue the series, or use the link on the right for more videos. As always, thanks for watching.